Well, it's time for another gardening week, and I'm just back from my holiday, which was really lovely. And I'm just taking out these stems, red cabbage stems. So these are what's left of my early red cabbages. So these are the ones that I started, well now actually, sort of 25th of September or thereabouts. And yeah, I've been really happy with them. I've never left them in the ground for quite as long as this before. Always harvested them in sort of June, July sort of time. This time I thought I'd just leave some of them to see how long they actually lasted before they went to seed, and only one of them went to seed. So yeah, that was great. So it means that if I wanted to, I could start my main crop red cabbages just a little bit later really, and I'd have plenty of these early ones. They do grow a really long stem though, so I have to support them. In fact, on open day, this was the thing that I had the most questions about. How do you grow these really long stemmed cabbages? You know, the cabbages on top of there, so, you know, really big. And they looked really quite ornamental. Everybody was interested in doing it. Anyway, once I get these out, I need to get some more salad onions down the middle there. I've already got obviously a lot of salad onions in this bed, but you need a lot of salad onions to get you through autumn, winter and spring. So yeah, need to get planting. So I'm just giving these a little bit of bloodfish and bone. I always plant too many salad onions, them too close together. So I'm pleased that I've got these as a template. Stop me overdoing it. So I'm just watering that bloodfish and bone. It's going to be really hot tomorrow as well. So, well, really hot for September. Give them as good a start as I can. So that's my first tray, Guardsman, looking quite nice. Good little root system on there, not too pot bound though. I absolutely love planting onions. I don't know what it is about it. I think it's just, they just go in so nicely. So for my salad onions that I'm going to be eating in early spring, I'm going to put those under cover, but everything else I'm going to have outside. And for the ones that I'm going to be eating in mid to late spring, I'm going to have those outside as well. Just those sort of interim ones which struggle a little bit. I feel like I'm getting eaten alive by midges or something at the moment. And my next tray is Lilia. These are a purple variety, and I don't have space for these, so I'm going to put them in the middle and the centre. I'm probably cramming them in. Like I said, I shouldn't do cramming them in too close together, but I suppose what's the worst that can happen? Well, I actually know what the worst is that can happen. I can plant them, they can reduce the airflow a bit, and they can get mould. but hopefully that doesn't happen, and all that happens is I get lots of small tender salad onions. They are going to have a lot of space soon, obviously, because I'm going to start harvesting these down the sides as well fairly soon. And then I've got to think what I'm going to plant down the edges, and I don't know, maybe garlic or something perhaps. In fact, if I did do garlic, then I'd be able to plant carrots down here in this bed after the garlic, and I'd also be able to put red cabbages back in, I suppose. So many options. There we go. So that's the last of the salad onions on my plot. The rest are going to go on Debbie's plot, but not today. It's getting a bit late now. So I've just finished picking all these crown princes around here. I've still got a few immature squash on some of the plants, which I'm saving, and we'll be eating those over the next few weeks. But yeah, I'm pleased to get these picked, and I'll be curing them in the conservatory up on the shelf, but it's a little bit too hot at the moment, so I've just got them in the utility. This bed of lettuce is all ready, which I'm really happy about. These are the ones we're going to be eating through autumn. And before I finish on the allotment, I just wanted to show you a couple of things. So these are the lettuces that I planted about 10 days ago, something like that. And those are the spinach, and looking quite nice. And I've left these covers open because, especially the spinach, with this really hot weather that we're having, they would probably bolt if this lid was closed. But the wind's going to start picking up soon, so I'm going to have to close them. But yeah, they're all really nicely established. I'm really pleased with them. I don't want them to grow on too fast, of course, because I've still got plenty of lettuce back there. But hopefully, be eating these late autumn, early winter probably. And I also just wanted to show you this little catch crop of turnips and radishes, and the radishes are ready. So this is going to be spinach, and I wasn't sure whether I'd be able to squeeze them in, but it's worked as a succession. So originally it was melons, harvested the melons, actually we actually managed to ripen those melons, and the spinach will be going in here in a couple of weeks' time. And so yeah, I'm hopeful that, well, I'll definitely get all the radishes out. The turnips, I still think, you know, probably I'll get something in 3 weeks. But yeah, it's looking really nice. I think I've been lucky with the weather with this one. Right, so that's the end of the week. Just finished the harvest. And yeah, thankfully, Mark, one of my YouTube viewers, gave me a nudge and said, get those tomatoes tidied up. So before the harvest, I did get all the outdoor tomatoes tidied up to give them the tomatoes a better chance of ripening, and looking a lot better now. Anyway, I'll quickly talk you through this. So not many beans left now, sort of coming to the end of the beans. Got lots of huge ones, a lot bigger than this, but I don't really like beans that are too big, so I'm going to just leave those for seed. Just a few potatoes, calabrese, lots of calabrese to come next week. Just one this week. Really nice crop of carrots there. A little bit of kale, lots of fruit, lots of pears, lots of apples. Really nice. A few peppers, not a huge amount. You know, we're not worried at this point because the freezer is full of peppers. And so we've got plenty there just for eating fresh during the week. Started to make some apple sauces, started to dry some herbs. Yeah, beetroot from the ground, still eating the dregs of the garlic and shallots and onions and things like that. As we work our way through, eventually we'll get to the good stuff. Always eat the bad stuff first. Picked all of the Crown Prince mature squashes, and I've got I don't know, 5 or 6 immature ones which won't ripen. So we're picking these. These are the ones we'll be eating to the, well, certainly to the end of September anyway, before we start on these. And little red cabbage, leeks. I've just cleared a few beds in the kitchen garden. Leeks was one of them. You might notice here we have got a little bit of leek, what is it, allium leaf minor. That's the first time I've ever had that here in St Anne's. Chili peppers, just a little selection of berries there, and courgettes, coming to the end of the courgettes now, lots of little ones, lots of tomatoes, enough there for another decent sized batch of passata, and we'll obviously be using some of these peppers in the passata mix as well. Accidentally, while I was tidying up the tomatoes, pulled a bunch off there, so I don't know whether they're going to ripen or not. First pick of the radishes. So we don't do radishes in summer, so basically this is the first pick in autumn. Decent, actually a lot more cucumbers than I expected. I suppose it has been really good weather recently, so they were slowing down, now they've picked up a little bit again. These are the cherry tomatoes for the salad, so I was a bit worried that I wouldn't have enough, but I think I've actually got plenty there. I need to take these out because they're split. And yeah, and I've got loads of tomatoes on the way, so hopefully we'll have tomatoes for a long time. And the lettuces, it's a bit frog in my throat. I am a little bit short of lettuce at the moment, just enough, so we're not giving much away, so that's just enough for the family there. And yeah, I'll make those lettuce mixes up. Oh, I forgot to show you there, just a little bit of spinach for the salad mixes, and I've started picking these little baby beet and chard leaves. They're really cute, actually quite tender as well. So I'm hoping just that this bulks the salads out a little bit, and just a few carrots there for the salad mixes, because those are a bit big for a salad. There's the salad mixes this week. As I say, always a bit short of salad at this time of year, but soon we'll be in abundance again. Well, that's the plan. So there we go. My name's Steve. This is the Seaside Kitchen Garden and Allotment channel. I'll see you soon.